Hello YouTube. Alright, so here we are with another review for you today. We're going to be doing the HCigar. I'm not sure who made this clone. I actually picked it up at Vape-A-Palooza here in Atlanta. I went today. It was actually Friday and Saturday, the 15th and the 16th. I picked this up from Beyond Vaping. Not Beyond Vape, it's Beyond Vaping. They are in Alabama. So that's not sure what city in Alabama, but they are in Alabama, so know that. Look them up. They have a website as well as a Facebook. Not sure if they have other places. I know they have a Twitter also. I think they just follow me on Twitter because I posted a picture of this amazing thing. Before I get into the review, I would like to say thank you to them, as well as thank you to HCigar and Vape Depot. And there was another place that was giving out free juice, but I can't remember their name, but they'll be in the description as well. So without further ado, let's get all up in its face and autopsy this bitch. Okay, so this is the box as I received it from Beyond Vaping. Like I said, I'm not really sure where this clone came from. It says HCigar 1 and HCigar 2 here. HCigar 123PO. I have no idea. But not really sure where this clone came from. I will be shooting them an email before this video goes up to let you know in the description exactly where it came from so you can order yours. Alright, so if you open the box here, it came with a certificate of inspection. There she is in here. Now, it's sort of a bitch to get her out of this thing here. It's so hard. I had to go. Okay. So I managed to get a side out here, and then there you go. There is the beautiful mod, and we'll put her to the side while we look at the box. Nothing very special. It's a box. This is some very nice foam. So wherever they shipped it from, it was very protected. You probably won't get it with any scratches or anything. There was nothing in this bag. I think the mod was supposed to be in this, but because it was an actual vape convention, they sort of had the mod out. They were showing it around. That's why it already has that like natural patina on it. It's because there was a lot of hands touching it today. But my hands were the sexy ones that took it home. So there you go with that. And then it came with this handy dandy little thingy here, little pamphlet, and it tells you which battery molds require which setups, yada yada yada. We all pretty much know that 18650 uses the medium tube and the long tube along with the ring, and all other battery types basically just use that little tiny tube and the big tube. So that's that. Okay, to the mod we go. Okay, so on the mod, it comes in a slew of pieces. If you have all these pieces together, it is capable to fit a kick in here, but otherwise, let's get these pieces separated here. Otherwise, you have your switch, the short ring, which, as you know, copper likes to change colors, and since I haven't had this piece on here, that piece is a lot darker than other ones, but it's already starting to lighten up just because I'm touching it. Then you have your medium tube and long tube. And then, of course, there's this little ring that you can actually pull off. I'll go ahead and go through the trouble to take it off. There's a ring. And the top cap with a kick-ass 510 connection and wonderful floating pin, which I'm absolutely in love with. Okay, so we're going to start from the bottom up. First, we have the switch. Not a lot of throw as long as you have it twisted all the way. I kind of hate these mods that you have to switch the bottom, twist the bottom, because if you twist it the other way, you know, it gets far out, and then it doesn't want to fire, or it misfires, or the spring gets crappy. So, you know, whatever. It's only gotten stuck like 3 times since I've gotten it, which, you know, still isn't, you know, whatever. But it's because you sort of have to press in the middle. If you press along the edges, you don't really get a fire at all, which I think is good, because if it's in my pocket and I haven't shut it off by accident, you know, it won't be just firing on me and have a fire on my ass, because that wouldn't be cute. So we can go ahead and take this apart without killing every living being in the room with the spring. Okay, so it's not the world's worst spring, but it's also not the world's best spring. It's very, very, very springy. There's like no resistance. Like I can just but you know, it's not, you can't really tell that when it's actually on the HCigar. They have the upgraded button that you can actually get, and I'm probably going to get one of those. I forgot the website, but the website will be in the description because I forgot their name as well. But they have an updated spring actually available. You can get it on a lot of websites. They actually have the entire bottom button if you'd like, but other than that, they have the spring. And you can get new contacts. This is a copper contact. Not sure if it's copper plated brass or anything, as there are no scuff marks or anything, so I can't really see anything through that. You can take off the actual lock ring. And there you go. There's a little insulator piece. Everything's full copper. It looks nice. Smexy, smexy, smexy mod. Oh no. And away she goes. And you roll that back on. So there you go. That is the bottom button. There is some engraving on the bottom. It says Style of Mojo version 2014. Okay, so yeah, Style of Mojo version 2014. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty darn nice. Okay, so don't know if that will be here because after this video and after this next review video I'm going to do, I'm actually going to put a patina on all of this kick-ass shit. And I think the Switch will be one of them, so that might not be there afterwards. It's either going to be the Switch or this ring. I'm not really sure yet. Depends on how I feel, but probably the Switch, saying that I don't want to ruin these, accidentally ruin these locking ring threads. So next piece up, we go to the short ring. Nothing really special about the short ring. All these threads are like buttery. They're really deep, so that's really good. It's also going to work excellently for those of you that like to patina things. You can just put some Vaseline or something on there, some petroleum jelly, anything, and that will, you know, keep that from actually being patinaed. And they are buttery smooth. So when you put them together, it's really easy to get them together and apart, and they're always going to be straight. There's not going to be any that are slightly wobbly. You're not going to have a little a sliver of space on one side or any of that crap that you get from a lot of mods, mod clones, that is, from China. The next piece is the medium tube piece, and same as the other one, just larger in size. I will say I'm loving this natural patina that's getting on these. This is the final tube piece, and this is the large piece, which has the little Chiyu logo there, and this engraving on the back, which is actually, I think, just laser etched, because it's a clone. It's not like the original. And as you all know, I don't really like clones with the original markings on it, but that's not going to be there after I patina this thing. So yay me. Once again, really nice threads on this piece as well. Next, we're going to move up to this little top ring, which actually just slides right, twists right onto the top cap, which I'm going to do in the same frame. Inception. Okay, so here's the floating 510 there. And that's I think that's just excellent. You can adjust it to the Addy size with the bottom one, and with the top one you can adjust for battery rattle. Now if your Addy, like the new Addy I got, is shorter, so I need this all the way closed, you just pull this out. But I have a really long Addy as well, and then you just have to pull this out and lessen how much you have to pull that, for those that don't know how to use a floating 510. The threading in here is really nice. The threading around here is really nice. I think that's my favorite part so far about the mod, is that threading. Aside from the fact that it's, all copper, because I just love copper. Because copper is life. Copper made life. Copper is life. Copper lives. So let's put all this back together. Put your medium tube. Oh no! Oh yeah, what I was trying to tell you before. If you were using 18350, 18490, or 18500 batteries, you're going to want to put just that long tube and the short tube, and then go straight to the button. And that's going to give you that little, little short cap, short setup for the shorter batteries. Fits nice in the hand, right on the button. But for moi, and many like me, for those 18650 batteries without a kick, you just put the medium tube back in. And the bottom button. Oh god. Can't open it. Close that all the way. And you would put this back on if you were going to add a kick on there. I don't think there's any addy that's going to push that all the way down to where you need to put this on there if you don't have a kick. So yeah, that is your kick tune! Alright, so let's take it back out, vape on it, talk about some Vape-A-Palooza and my views so far towards this amazing clone. Okay, so here we are with the Chayu fully set up with that Tobe Addy and the drip tip I got from pinkmule.com, pink-mule. I am running dual 24 gauge parallel coils and it's rocking at, I think last time I checked, 0.09 ohms. So it's some sub-ohmage going on. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to note is that she fires up really quickly and she fires up really well. Those connections are really good, and that there's like, it feels like there's literally almost no voltage drop. So let me go juice this back up and we'll vape on it. Okay, so those clouds are big enough. I am currently using some Voda Drip Dragon Slayer, which was actually sent to me by Red Star Vapor, and they will be getting a review very soon. Preliminaries, it's awesome. So yeah, this, like I said, the voltage drop on this is like not even noticeable. I'm pretty sure there's something there, but it's not noticeable at all. I'm currently using the Tobe Addy, which I went back and I drilled all 3 of the bottom holes. So the middle hole is bigger than the other 2, and the other 2 are still bigger than they were before. And then I drilled an extra hole on top of that, which was a bitch trying to do, but you know, it finally worked. So I'm getting some good airflow. Airflow is key for clouds. Okay, so yeah, I think this juice is like 75% VG, 75, maybe 80. But yeah, no problems with vapor production at all. The mod is really great. Feels great in your hand. The locking ring, you know, it doesn't slide all the way when you turn it one time. You will have to turn it. No, unlike some of those mods where you just turn it once and it just kind of slides. It doesn't do that. But you know, if you get it loose and then do it, you know, sometimes you can get it to, you know, like I just did it. But all in all, it's a really great mod. I love it. I love it. The copper will start to do like a natural patina on you. You'll see where you touch and where you don't touch, which is why I often I'm rubbing it all over the place so it doesn't get too dark in certain places and really light in others. But like I said, I'm going to patina this today. Force patina it anyway, so that won't be a problem. Forgot to mention there's air holes here. Air holes for the 510 connection are underneath this little ring here. So you kind of roll that ring down to get those air holes to show. You know what? Baby clap, baby clap, baby clap. So, all in all, great mod. Special thank you to Beyond Vaping for selling this to me. The lady that I was with, I forgot her name, but she was really helpful. Told me all I need to know to choose this over something else that I was gonna get. This was actually only $30. $30 with 3 tubes. It came with everything I showed you before. The lady was really nice. They also had RDAs that were like on sale for like nothing. My mother got her first mechanical setup, and it is running right now a macro coil, one standard macro coil. I think it's at like 1 ohm, maybe 0.9. But yeah, she's still chucking those clouds out
like a boss.
And she got a Patriot RDA as well. So overall, it was a great day. Everyone had a lot of fun.
Great time had by early.
So yes, all the information you need to find this mod and other great merchandise will be in the description for Beyond Vaping, their website, their Twitter, all their social media, all that good stuff, as well as a link to where you can get some of this amazing cloud chucking juice. Yes, so as always, go follow on Tumblr, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those great places. Support our funding efforts for our e-juice line, our mods, everything else we want to do. You can buy merchandise on our Cafe Press page, as well as donate to our GoFundMe page. And when the juice line starts coming out, if you have donated a certain amount of money, you will get free merchandise. Everyone loves free merchandise. So yes, as always, love you guys. Thank you for all the support, and vape true, vape right, and vape on. Adios. Next video. Tons of vapor. This would not be allowed in any human thing. Yeah. Can you see the juices? The juices need to be there because usually in this video for the chai you. Let me make sure this box doesn't look like cuckoo caca. Composure.
I think you should pull the e-liquid back up. That was too much. Put it back. Okay.
There's no voltage drop. Like, I'm not losing. The problem with a lot of my other mods, or a lot of other clones, is that I lose. There's so much voltage drop to end up losing cloud density, you know? I should be saying this on camera. Remind me when I start, huh?
Is this on camera?
Why are you recording? Stop recording. Turn it off.
Why?
Because this is stuff I don't need.